Hey everyone, welcome to the show. I have new Trump regrets to share and FAFO experiences. Before I do me a huge favor. Please click the subscribe button below this video. It is free for you. Really, really helps the show. And you are going to want to stick around to the end of this one for a video of Nick Fuentes, that Nick Fuentes, white supremacist guy, slamming Donald Trump. But first, before I get there, Trump supporters, they're starting to realize they got duped in regard to the Jeffrey Epstein case and the supposed release of the files related to his crimes against children. And recently, Trump deputy director of the FBI, Dan Bongino, he was on Fox News. He was talking about how they're planning to release the security footage, which proves in their claim that they say it proves Epstein took his own life. Well, this is not sitting well with Donald Trump supporters because they believe that he was murdered, which I tend to believe that too, but we haven't seen evidence of that. And former Veritas leader, you will remember this guy, James O'Keefe, he posted about this and he asked why they're not releasing anything else. And then another Twitter user questioned, quote, yeah, is he compromised, corrupted, threatened? I don't regret voting for Trump for the third time, but I'm pretty disappointed with how this year is going now. As I've said before, give it time. You'll come to regret it eventually. Other voters who are unhappy with the way things are going this year are Virginia residents. So as you guys may have heard, Trump recently pardoned a former Culpeper, I think that's how you say it, Culpeper, Colorado or county sheriff. This is in the state of Virginia. He had been sentenced to 10 years in jail for bribery, conspiracy, and honest services fraud. Well, more than 60% of Culpeper residents voted for Donald Trump, but this pardon is very unpopular. It is not going over well. So NPR went to the area and they spoke with voters at a diner. And here is what some of them had to say. So Ken Green is a 3-time Trump voter. He told the news outlet, quote, "That's a terrific mistake. It's a failure of our justice system. He was guilty as could be. He needed to go to jail, and he didn't. So what kind of signal does that send?" Unfortunately, this Green guy still supports Trump, still supports a lot of his policies, but he's not completely on board. Green said, quote, "It's kind of a two-edged sword. You either support him or you support the other side. And I can't support the other side right now. So it's the evil you know." Another Culpeper Trump voter named John Cook called Trump's pardon unbelievable. And he told the journalist he was, quote, "totally surprised, stunned by Trump's decision." Paul Hutchinson, he also voted for Donald Trump, and he believes that Trump saw a kindred spirit in the pardoned sheriff. Not in a good way, though. Hutchinson said, quote, "He's kind of a mirror image in some respects to Trump. I think Trump sees a little bit of himself in that victim mentality of everyone's out to get me." Not exactly a ringing endorsement for a man that he voted for, 7 months ago. And NPR said of 12 residents that they interviewed in this area, they found only one person who agreed with Trump's decision to pardon this sheriff, and that person refused to speak on the record. Another thing that has MAGA pissed off is this new national database that Trump is creating with the company called Palantir. So this company they're not just in bed with the true deep state in the United States, they're also closely aligned in Israel, or involved in Israel, I should say. Their whole deep state over there, what's known as Mossad. So MAGA is rightfully freaking out about this alliance. And there's a Twitter user, He has a big following. I think I've mentioned him before. It's a guy who goes by Patriot Voice. He has been posting nonstop since this news broke. This guy is a tried and true MAGA man, but he posted in part, quote, "It brings me no pleasure at all to inform you that Donald Trump is actively working with the very same deep state he claimed he would obliterate to create the largest surveillance database of Americans ever created. This plan is in lockstep with the UN Agenda 2030 goals and the WEF Fourth Industrial Revolution. MAGA, if you are observing this from afar and holding on to any semblance of hope that Trump is who he said he was, sadly, it's time to wake up to a brutal realization. Trump is constructing the New World Order, just as I unfortunately suspected he has been over the past couple of months since his inauguration. And this news confirms that." And then he went on to explain what Palantir is, how Trump's now in bed with Silicon Valley technocrats. And he warned that Trump's proposed Golden Dome is going to be used as some sort of secret way to surveil all of us. And then he even mocked fellow MAGA men and women for embracing this new mass surveillance state being created by Donald Trump. So any day now, this guy's going to announce he's a socialist. Another Trump supporter who's angry about this is a guy whose Twitter profile shows he absolutely has disdain for Democrats. I looked at his previous post, but he wrote in one post recently, quote, "Never mind the Palantir shit, the AI shit. I voted for Trump since 2012. Based on what I'm seeing, he's betrayed all of us that supported him." No, you didn't vote for him since 2012, guy. This is how out of it these people are. Donald Trump did not run in 2012. And then in another post, the same guy said, quote, "I'm not reading 1,200 pages. The AI is enough for me to say no. Then if the Palantir shit is true, then Trump just needs to be impeached. Never mind pushing the new mRNA shit." And here's what well-known MAGA man and white nationalist Nick Fuentes told his audience about this Palantir deal. Take a look.
They're tracking everybody that criticizes Israel, everybody that interacts with somebody that's criticizing Israel, and whether you're on a visa or not, whether you're a citizen or not, whether you're brown or not, Christian or Muslim, they're putting you in the Palantir database. They're putting you on the enemies list. You don't see a problem with that? A Muslim is being deported for criticizing Israel, and people go, that's fine. I'm going to support that enthusiastically because I'm not a Muslim on a visa. Okay, so do you not see where this is going to go? Surely, certainly, law enforcement and surveillance tools that were created to spy on Muslims have never been used against right-wingers. That's never happened. You're telling me that law enforcement and the intelligence agencies are going to bypass the Constitution and infringe on the civil liberties of Muslims in the name of terrorism, and you think they might eventually use that against right-wing extremists? That's preposterous. That has never happened before. Oh yeah, except that's exactly what happened after January 6th. That's exactly what happened during COVID. That's exactly what happened after Trump got elected the first time.
Also, Newsweek just published an article about this whole fallout, and they shared these tweets from Trump supporters. One questioned, quote, "Was MAGA a giant psyop?" Another one said, quote, "Is Trump the same man that he was in 2016, or did I just not see it back then?" Yeah, he has not changed, guy. Has not changed. You just didn't realize it. You're now coming out of your MAGA coma, apparently. And then another Twitter user wrote, quote, "I voted for Trump, but this is just unacceptable." So, yeah, they are finding out They are definitely entering the find out phase, realizing that Donald Trump is just your typical politician. He is in bed with the deep state and he's making money off of it. He doesn't care, was never about the forgotten man and woman. What do you know? Kind of what we've been telling them since 2015, right? 10 years now. 10 years we've been trying to get through to these people. Anyway, I will have more for you guys next week. Thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please like, please share, and subscribe. Please donate if you can. Love you all. Take care. Talk with you soon.